Been a minute since we had a Final Fantasy Friday, and I do apologize for that. I've been trying to get a couple other things done, and I've been having to triple time it over on Kip Reacts, but I figured, why not mix it up a little bit? I was doing some high-end content recently, or I guess attempting to do some high-end content, and figured, you know, hey, might as well get some positioning down, might as well get some stuff down. So figured, if you've been curious about Crown of the Immaculate EX, if you've been curious about if it's possible to solo, which it is, figured, hey, let's just have a little bit of time to chill out. Because honestly, it's really cool. I honestly really love the fight. I love, it introduces a mechanic I actually hadn't seen in base before as well, the tether. Oh, it's so cool. So I figured, while I'm waiting for Elden Ring, let's have at it, shall we? This is actually why I practice a lot of content while going to like Howling Blade over and over to get my positioning better, to understand my rotation better. Because I actually, like Destiny 2 raids, crave the fucking challenge. 3. Shadow Reaver, I think, is an AoE. I think it's just a party-wide, assuming. That feels like a party-wide. However, his next attack, his second one he throws out, is kind of wild. Not Ring Reprobation. It's the one that inflicts the lightning status. Or, I guess, lightning up. Ring Reprobate is... you can definitely milk a lot of vuln stacks from these. I'm curious how it works in party play. Because it feels like with 8 people, it feels like you're definitely going to be having some issue. Righteous Bolt is the one, yeah. Because Righteous Bolt makes it so that you just have lightning up for another, like, what, 50 seconds? It's wild. But it's honestly not a bad fight, though. It's not a bad unsync by any means. There's one tricksy part, and that's about it. Watch swords. My positioning has to get better, to be fair. My positioning on those on the Wind Reprobate is actually awful. That is like a full, I'm aware. I'm physically trying to work on that. This is, yeah, this one can be a little hit or miss for me. I'm not sure how to tell what direction it moves in. I always thought it was towards the blades, but I feel like that's incorrect. When he gets closer to 70, I need to be a little careful. It's still about a 50-50 for me if I can even pass the ad phase. It's, to be fair, the same ad phase that is used in Titania, from what I understand. Back off. Watch out for swords. So fun fact, Passage is actually just a big boy mitt. It's just another, effectively a 40, the way I view it. I was doing it in Zodiark last night. Because I did actually solo Zodiark unsynced. Which is kind of wild that that's possible. But I'm into it. I'm very much a fan. Yeah, I got it. I think it's until the second lateral phase, if I remember correctly. It's second line. This one. So the further away you drag it, the more travel time it obviously has. And I actually got some good RNG there, because it's actually going the right way that I need it to. Okay, so we need to go this, we need to do that. I'm gonna lose this. Because... So the tether is the tricksy component here. And then you want to make sure, because they have staggered casts, if they get too close to each other, they'll tether each other, and their mitigations, even with like, not Savage, but even like 740 gear. My blade is 750, my sword and shield are 750. It becomes too much. You physically can't crack through those mitigations, so you have to pull them apart. This is what I assume happens in Titania as well, from what I understand. I wiped it quite a few times on this one. Other than that, it's kind of like 80s. Once you get past the phase 3, it feels like a give me. But you still have to worry about AoEs and stuff. It also doesn't... It helps that the soundtrack is an absolute banger. Pop that Rampart. Starbirth, it was interesting. I wasn't sure what they were going to do with it. It's, from what I can tell, is they're just AoE. They're just big AoEs. You have to crack the last one, the 4, with his AoE, but that's about it. Yeah, because they're AoEs, and you can start stacking some pretty big damage with Vuln stacks. Okay, so these times it has been where the blades move, and I'm sure there's a pattern here. I'm pretty sure there's a pattern to tell exactly what they are. Blades. It's gonna be a circle. Vision kind of hurts. Not as bad as it could though. Yeah, I think that Winged Reprobation is the one that I'm not entirely sure how to do in a group setting. That one feels like that would be a little strange. Got a 1 and a 2. That was a big one, so that's probably just so you're probably so you can spread out. Passage. As long as I stay on staying in the corner, I should be fine. Yeah, just because they really overlap pretty bad. And I can also tell my mitigation usage. It starts slowing down mid-fight. I need to work on that. Nope, let's not get greedy. Yeah, it's because the cast was there. The cast, so you have to do it when it's still casting, or else you still eat the bone stack. So while it's still orange, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Bolt get debuffed again. Lamau. Forgot that that's now a 15-second. So this one, yeah, because it'll cover the full arena and that's guaranteed Vuln stacks. The way I understand it, at least from a solo perspective, it's like how the Hades EX strat differs if you're doing group content versus if you're doing it solo. The way I understand it is that you want to make sure that you're want to make sure you're stacking on Star Blast. There, yeah. So even then, I still ate a fucking Volt stack off that. So like in principle, you want to make sure you're lining it up and then shooting it. But I'm still eating that Volt stack, especially when you're doing synced. I mean, I'm assuming that like sure we do have gear score and things like that that honestly matter at this point. My positioning is also pretty awful looking at it. I think the group strat, I'd be interested to see. I mean, unsynced, you could probably, I mean, I can do this with 1. I mean, 2, if I had like a Reaper or something in here, if I had a Picto in here, oh my god, dude. Like, I mean, we'd be clearing this so quick. Ooh, nope, I still got hit by that. That's fair. Where the blades are moving? Okay, sweet. I need to go to my safe corner. It is not safe there. Thank you, Clemency, for giving me actual sustain. Wait for that to pass. There we go. 20%. Wing reprobate. I'm very curious how this strat works in group. I mean, like, I can cheese it, but that's because I'm solo. I have the entire arena to move around with. Duos. I like that the soundtrack gets louder as it goes on too. It's a very good touch with this track. See if I actually eat shit here or not. Okay, perfect. I should also be using my dashes to be pushing out a little bit more damage. However, not when he does that. Not when he does... I don't think we're at second biohazard phase. So it looks like the, what, the radiation symbol? The petals. Righteous Bolt gets a little annoying and damage starts stacking up throughout the fight. I mean, realistically, I mean, we're doing this as tank, let's be real. Ooh, we have a second one of these phases. Can I push him? I think I have to be in mid to avoid the AoE. I'll take that Vuln stack, that's fine. Unless this is some sort of enrage. I think that is enrage, actually. I think I took too long. Woo! Okay, I didn't actually know he had an enrage. Still counts! Oh, I love it. Love to see it. Oh, so good. It's a good fight, though. I actually really like it, and I think that the EX, I think the ad fades is probably a little easier on EX, honestly. But I mean, that was like 11 minutes, even with going for a full enrage at that point. Did I get my funny? Hey, did I just get my Gwipper trumpet? Let's go. Unironically, actually though, like let's. Hello. Okay, now this was obviously not, I can't control that drop though. Like, actually, that's like, what, like, it was like 4 runs total. I did 1, I think I did 2 more. That was like 4 runs. That is actually, unironically, kind of wild though. Because I still don't even have the Hades one. Yep. That's the... He even has the mount music, dude. That's so cool though. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I need to go grind more of these. I need to go grind Hades. I need to go grind Seed of Sacrifices. But you can't do those. At least right now, you can't do those solo. I can solo things like Base Zodiark. When you start getting into... I don't know. There's some, like, what is it? Emerald and Diamond, I don't think are soloable right now. And this is with... I mean, we don't have shitty gear. We have, like... We're at, like, 740, 750 with weapon. So, I mean, not technically min-maxed. But, like... Not awful either. I know Titania EX should be soloable. Hades EX should not be soloable. Even if you're able to get past Ascian phase, I don't necessarily know how you deal with Ethereal Jail, unless maybe you're a souped up Dark Knight. I hear that echo stacking is a thing. I don't know enough about it personally. But Vothri is obviously soloable. Ruby Weapon, I hear, can be soloable. I think it depends. If you can get past Tethered at phase, I hear that's fine. Missouri Miseria, I do hear is impossible because I think it's the QTE interaction, something about blades. I haven't actually done the EX of it yet. But yeah, I think the only other one I could probably do is Dancing Plague and Cinder Drift. But If you have any other things that you would like to see as part of a Final Fantasy Friday kind of thing, any fights you think I should practice, because I did do Shinryu a little bit, let me know. And I hope that you enjoyed it, because I honestly enjoyed it, and I got my Gwibber out of it. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought of a shorter episode into the Final Fantasy chronology over here on the VOD channel, Kip TV. I'll see you in the next one.